The Nigerian Defense Academy has confirmed the killing of 2 of its personnel and the abduction of 1 other after unknown gunmen breached the security of the military institution located in Afaka, Igabi local government area of Kaduna State. The institution is located within the same geographical location in Igabi local government with the School of Forestry Mechanization and airport quarters, where scores were abducted and later released after ransoms were paid in tranches a few months ago. The Academy's Public Relations Officer Major Bashir Jajira says a combination of personnel have been on the trail of the invaders to rescue the abducted personnel and bring the bandits to book. Well, for an update concerning this unfortunate incident out of Kaduna State, let's now cross now to the state capital and speak to our rights correspondent Nisi Gabriel, who joins us now. Nisi, thank you so much for being here tonight. And of course, let's begin with the fact that earlier on in the day, there was that report that the abductors and those who have killed 2 personnel of the Nigerian Defense Academy might have been trapped within the academy's premises. Can you give us an update if anyone has been apprehended so far? Nisi?
Well, good to talk to you, Amaka. Well, can you hear me, Amaka?
Clear, Nisi, go ahead.
Yeah, good to talk to you, Amaka. Well, the latest we are hearing, no one has been apprehended yet. There's a strong source out there saying these bandits are demanding 200 million naira before the military officer who was abducted will be released. Well, these are just mere speculations out there for now, because the academy is yet to release an official report to debunk this or verify this. So that's what we are hearing for now. But we also know that there's a manhunt ongoing in the bush in search of these bandits in the bid to rescue this military officer alive.
Right. Of course, the search and rescue efforts, of course, there was a report earlier and even a statement that says, of course, they're going out to ensure that the major, who we have been told was abducted, is brought back alive. But what is the reaction of the people of Kaduna to this unfortunate incident, knowing full well that this area is the same place where we have that School of Forestry Mechanization, where scores of students were abducted, and even the airport quarters, where, of course, some others were abducted as well? How are the people of Kaduna reacting?
Well, Amaka, I must tell you that many have expressed shock and sadness over this daring attack on Nigeria's premier academy, Nigeria's premier citadel of learning for the Nigerian Armed Forces. Many have expressed shock and many are sad, because they are saying that some have even gone as far as to say that these people should not be called bandits. Rather, they should be labeled as terrorists, because for them to attack the Nigeria Defense Academy, it is an assault on the Nigeria's territorial integrity. So residents of Kaduna State are in shock and they are sad over this unfortunate and disheartening development.
And still looking at the location of this unfortunate incident, it is close to a railway line we have garnered aside from the school. And this is an area that has actually come under attack in recent months, and we've seen abductions, and unfortunately some people have even lost their lives. But one would have thought that security around this area, being so volatile, would have been upped. So what is the security situation around that area? Because I do know that you visited earlier in the day.
Well, Amaka, yes, just like you rightly pointed out, I visited Afaka earlier in the day. I was right in front of the Nigeria Defense Academy, which is opposite the School of Forestry of Afaka, where some students were kidnapped during the month of March. Well, security around that area, just like one would expect it to be beefed up, hasn't been 100%, because what I saw on ground, the presence of security personnel, but choppers were also hovering around. But one would expect that for these bandits to attack such a facility, the security presence there will be 100%. But to an extent, one will also say that these security personnel might be in the bush to conduct such operation for these bandits and to rescue this kidnapped officer.
And like you have said, unfortunately, we cannot really say too much concerning the officer who has been abducted because, of course, it's still in the realm of speculation until we get an official statement from the Nigerian Defense Academy. But Kaduna, for some time now, has actually become a hotbed of banditry and kidnappings, unfortunately so. And, of course, for the fact that the government is still insistent that it will not pay ransom to anybody. So now that an offer has been made for the release of the personnel that has been abducted, what are we hearing from the state government? Nisi?
Well, as you know, Amaka, just like you rightly said, the Kaduna state government has always maintained its position, saying that they won't negotiate with these bandits, as they call them. Well, the state government has released a statement. The Governor Nasir Rufai, has been briefed on these developments. As you know, Kaduna State plays, being the host of the Nigeria Defense Academy, must always have something to say. Well, the governor has expressed sadness, deep sadness with these developments, saying that it's unfortunate that the Nigeria Defense Academy, the security of the NDA, was compromised actually. Well, he has also sent out empathy to the immediate family of the soldiers, affected families of the soldiers who lost their life in this incident. Well, we'll keep our ears on ground and we'll monitor these developments to see what will happen. If the security operatives out there in the bush will be able to rescue this military officer alive, or if ransom will be paid. But I doubt if ransom will be paid, Amaka.
Well, for the fact that these bandits got access to the Nigerian Defense Academy, it is quite worrisome, this development. But for now, Nisi Gabriel would have to say thank you so much for the updates tonight. Nisi Gabriel, a Rice correspondent in Kaduna there, giving us an update concerning the earlier incident. Well, of course, some gunmen actually invaded the Nigerian Defense Academy, and unfortunately 2 lives were lost from what we have garnered. And of course, 1 person has been abducted.